I'm Brittany Umar. Welcome to the Nooner presented by the Village Poorhouse, where they have a new shot called the A-Roid. Except, to be quite honest, the bartenders are not exactly sure what substances are in it. Body language experts have chimed in on many aspects of A-Rod's interview from the other day, pointing out some interesting signs. Pulling his lips in, for example, shows that he's not admitting full guilt. The one-armed shoulder shrug also is a sign of lying. Finally, the thick neck that directly connects his chin to his chest is also a clue that he did steroids. Poor Derek Jeter. The frustrated Yankee captain refused to answer questions about Alex Rodriguez yesterday, delaying his response until all the media arrived at spring training and saying, "Every year it's something." The frustrated and pissed off shortstop then returned to his multi-million-dollar home and got it on with Minka Kelly on top of a pile of money. Let's save everyone some time. Jeter would have just spit out some generic, lukewarm, and politically correct statement about supporting A-Rod, all the time holding back what he really wants to say, which is, "I miss your tender touch, Scott Brocious." SNY analyst Keith Hernandez weighed in on the A-Rod situation yesterday, saying, "If you look at his teammates over there in Texas, it was a nest of cheaters." Oh, come on, Keith, that's not fair. There's no way cute little Frank Catalanato was juicing. Meanwhile, Yanks manager Joe Girardi defended both A-Rod and himself, joking, "I think my one home run a year pretty much tells a story about my career," and adding, "I needed to get better stuff." After clearing waivers, Sean Avery was assigned to the Hartford Wolfpack by the Dallas Stars, a first step in his possible return to the Rangers. Avery said he was happy to be back playing hockey, but really wants to get back to New York before fashion weekends, so he can get back to being a red carpet walking, celebrity blood-sucking pansy. Odd story from Mets camp. It's come out that in the final loss of 2008, Joe Smith hit his head while leaving the bullpen, causing him to walk Josh Willingham on 5 pitches to force in a run. The worst part of the news? It doesn't even crack the top 10 of the most embarrassing Mets bullpen moments from 2008. Former All-Star second baseman Roberto Alomar has been saddled with a lawsuit from a former girlfriend, accusing him of having full-blown AIDS and having unprotected sex with her, which is still better than being saddled with Mo Vaughn as your cleanup hitter. Oh boy, alleged domestic abuser, alleged vehicular murderer, and alleged Mets reliever Ambiorix Burgos back in the news last week after getting into a Wild West-style gunfight in the Dominican Republic over a game of dominoes. The Mets obviously have no interest in bringing him back, but the Giants said they'll sign him if they can't trade for Anquan Boldin. Okay, we're getting breaking news that Brett Favre has said he will retire. We'll cover this story more on the next Nooner. That is, if Favre doesn't unretire again and sign with the Vikings before tomorrow's show. That crazy bastard.